Well, this looks familiar. Everybody, and welcome back to the Forever SMP. Well, I can't believe that it happened, but it did happen. I got invited, and I said yes. So here we are. I'm gonna talk about what this means for our single player in just a second, but before I do that, as you can see, I'm still wearing diamond armor. This is the armor that they've created for all the guests touring the world. I am not keeping it. I want to earn my keep here, and that means starting from zero. So goodbye food as well. This, I believe Death Dealer gave that to me as I spawned in here. So I'm going to keep it. This is essentially the first block that I picked up in this world. So yeah, you know me. I'm nostalgic, kinda. So I'm keeping it. Is the sun going down? Oh boy. We better hurry. Right. Food. Give me a food. Stop moving, food. Horses. No sheep. Oh. Oh, that's good. I'm not used to playing multiplayer, so I'm not used to people sleeping the night away. This is great. Couple of things I want to do at spawn here. And then I want to scout for a location. I've already got something in mind, and I think you guys are going to like it. Alright, you know the deal. I'm only going to use my first pickaxe 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And now, this is part of the memorial as well. I need to head southwest, essentially. I'm going to check out some biomes, because I've got an idea for a big build. And then we're going to execute the plan to get there. So, for those of you who don't know, whoops, I've got a single player world. And in that single player world, I've been going for about a year and a little bit, essentially. The world's growing. That world is definitely not stopping. That is my baby, and it's gonna... I've made it essentially at the start of my channel, and it's gonna stay there. My hope is that that world will live forever, and that is part of the reason why I said yes to the invite to this server as well. This server is gonna stay up forever as well. So how am I gonna tackle 2 series at once? My thinking is I'm just heading towards this because it looks interesting. So yeah, as I was saying, how am I going to tackle two series at the same time? So my main focus is still going to be my single player world, but my second focus, this server, is going to be big. Like I've built fairly big stuff in my single player world. What I've got in my mind right now is huge compared to that. And having viewed other people's builds in this world, they tend to build big as well. I just can't resist looking in chests. Don't worry, I'm not taking anything. I'm just checking it out. So yeah, my plans are, I'm gonna probably do updates on this server. Maybe monthly. It depends on how much I can squeeze into an episode. But probably monthly, I'm going to be updating you guys on what I've been doing on the server, showing you clips, time lapses, and all that good stuff. It's going to be like an episode, like a normal episode, but the uploads are not going to be as regular. Okay, since there's a build there, I'm not going to take any of the lanterns. Usually I would raid a village. It's kind of in my name. But I'm not raiding this village because there's a build there and I don't want to mess anyone's plans up. So yeah, that's kind of my idea. So the single player world will continue. And this world, I'll just update you guys as I go along. We're going to be doing some big stuff here, so it's going to take a little bit more time. But I think that's fine. Again, there's no kind of pressure from this server to get anything done quickly. Ow. Feels so nice to be in the early game again. Don't get me wrong, the late game is definitely enjoyable, but there's just something about the early game that just, you can't beat it, you really can't. Damn, those damn crows. Let me know if you got that reference. Oh, that's funny. They've got the mob head data pack on this server. I forgot about that. Ooh, that means extra filters in farms. Yes. Not gonna lie. This is a little bit messed up. What kind of server did I join? What am I talking about? I'm a Viking. I approve of this. Does mean that there's no iron golem though, and I need a couple more bits for my chest piece. Of course there's a head in here. Right, so I was on my way, and then I realized how far it actually is. I came back to spawn here. I've got one hell of an inventory already. I'm thinking of borrowing this, going over there, getting enough obsidian for a portal, going on the nether roof, going to where I need to be, and then mine it down there. And hopefully I'll like the location. So I've got my obsidian, I've got my flint and steel. Oh, can I put this back? Yes, I can. Off to the place we go. Alright, let's see if we can have a look. Oh my god, the slow sneaking. That needs to be rectified. Okay. There's a mountain here. Look at this. Let's go on top of this mountain. Hopefully the surroundings will load in a little bit more then. Finally, a full village to raid. Took me long enough. I'm only like almost 10,000 blocks away. Oh, and I found a pillager outpost well, it's just over that mountain. And I got this. So now I can raid this village in proper style. Maybe I can find a saddle here as well. That would be good, because there's a horse here. Right, that's village number 1. On to village number 2. And then we need to check out that oh, there's the outpost. Then we need to check out that location, because I'm very, very curious. I think I've got something special here. Alright, so, funny story. My voice and some game audio completely vanished while recording this episode. But don't worry, I'll catch you up on everything that happened. First, I grabbed some villagers from a nearby village. Along the way home, I found some sunken loot and went on a little bit of a treasure hunt. After that, I caught some foxes and I bred them. Then I proceeded to set up a sweetberry farm. After which, I put together a bamboo and a sugarcane farm as well. I used a pretty interesting clock using a boat and some pressure plates. Perfect for early game if you don't have a lot of redstone. Then I proceeded to make a villager breeder, luring the villagers with workstation. After I had enough villagers, I proceeded to make an iron farm as well. Next, I made a snow farm, because I need a lot of snow in the upcoming build. All of these farms I was able to make in one real-life day. So yeah, that was a successful day. On top of it all, I found a skeleton spawner, so I converted that into the farm. And I didn't fully realize this, but I needed slime blocks, so I made a slime potion, threw it on the skeletons, and I got pretty much all the slime blocks that I needed. Then I proceeded to make an ice farm that I found online. And now we're all caught up. Right, so I'm gathering resources as you had seen. I'd like to know here. Made some adjustments as well to the system. More to crafting blocks now. Here we go. This is what I got from a full Unbreaking 3 diamond shovel. Completely broke, and that is what I got from it. So not a bad haul for one shovel. I think. Yeah, I got 2 more shovels here with Unbreaking. Nice. I'll just fill this chest up then. Because I don't want to end this episode without doing something decorational. I'm going to attempt to decorate the ice farm that we made outside. So I'm sure we can come up with something. It does look quite nice. But now we got to decorate this, or at least, you know, make something semi-decent. We're getting somewhere with this, at the very least. I've dug a little bit into this this hill. Might flatten it out completely. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. But this is kind of the footprint of the building that I want around the farm. Not 100% sure how I'm gonna complete it. Right now, I've got an idea in mind. Once the walls are being made here, it will become more clear to me what to do next. But this is a temporary farm, believe it or not. Now, why am I decorating a temporary farm? Well, I think this farm is going to be here for a little while. I'm going to need a lot of ice in the future. I'm not aware of any better kind of farms that I can make. I kind of looked up a tutorial for this ice farm. In all honesty, it wasn't a very good tutorial. I had to adjust a lot. But we got there in the end. It's built. Mainly I needed to know how to make the flying machines. It's built now. There's probably better ones out there, but this is the best that I can kind of do right now. Plus it's a temporary farm, as I said. Once I got my decent base going, I can make a better one. So yeah, let me focus on building up the walls. And I can kind of show you what my thought process was. And then I've got some plans for in here. One thing at a time though, and probably time to sleep again. No one's on, so I'm having to sleep myself. Ugh. I haven't looked at this wall design yet, from afar. I changed some things from creative. I've designed it in creative, obviously, and then now I've made a couple of changes that I think would look nice. Let's just have a look from a distance. Make an informed decision. Yeah, I do like that. The change that I made was the quartz. I don't know. Maybe I should put like something here. Or change it to the original. Let's change it to the original and figure it out then. And that. Yeah. Oh. I think I prefer this, to be honest. I kind of wanted to try the quartz because I'm thinking of doing a big snow build, and quartz is like the closest thing that has stairs and slabs that I can use to detail kind of the snow. Because obviously the contrast between the dark and the white is very nice. But sometimes I want to detail the white, just purely the white. I think this is very cool. I think we're gonna go with that. Oh yeah, I should take care of that at some point. That's one of the trapdoors from the flying machines. I forgot to put the stop here and it just kept going. Yeah. How is it looking? I haven't really got a good look at it. Oh yeah, I think that's going in the right direction. Definitely. Phew, we got a lot done on this episode. Yeah, I wanted to take my time with the episode and just get some basic stuff done, which I feel like I've definitely done. I mean, keep in mind, this is episode 1, but it's been, you know, a couple days of recording for me. I'm kind of feeling out the pace for these episodes. I want to get a lot of progress done because I want to build big on this server. So I want to lay in some infrastructure early on in order to get a fair amount of blocks whenever I need them. That block. Wrong. If you spot any that you think are wrong, just let me know in the comments and I'll do my best to correct it. There you go. A little bit of a look from different angles. Oh yeah. I like it. But you might notice that there's no real door anywhere. Let me show you how I get in, but don't tell anyone. Boop. Powdered snow. Can't see it from a distance, although you can see light coming through it. I might disguise that with some light resources like down there. Yeah, so cool. I'm really happy with what we've done this episode. It's a good first one, I feel. Second one, I'm hoping to get started on the main idea that I had, the main base that we're going to build in this world. Again, this is a temporary setup. I have a feeling that this is going to go because one of the builds that I'm planning potentially will go here and then this will be in the way. Nothing really on the inside yet. I might tackle that in the next episode. I am planning to put some autocraft features on this. And I'm thinking of putting a secondary farm in here. But yeah, I think that is all that I've got time for. Can't really do my typical fly away thing that I usually do for the outros. So it's just going to be a walkie one. Guys, I appreciate you guys watching the first episode of this new series. Let me know what you think about it, how you think we can progress in this world. I am definitely happy to be on this server because there's a lot of awesome builders here and I hope I can learn a lot from them. But anyway guys, that will be it for my very first episode on the Forever SMP. I really hope you enjoyed it and I hope to see you in the next episode. Again, don't know when that will be, but I'm gonna work on it straight away. Anyway guys, see you next time. Bye. We've got so much to do. So much. It's unbelievable. That ice mountain there, I think is going to be the location of our mega base. It is going to be a mega base. Look forward to that.